Hilarious. Cheeky Prince Louis steals the show as he is spotted pulling faces at Kate. Prince Louis was spotted pulling hilarious faces at his mother, Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, as the royal family attended the closing celebrations for the Platinum Jubilee. Prince Louis, 4, was joined by his two siblings as the royals watched the Platinum Jubilee pageant in front of Buckingham Palace. Prince George and Princess Charlotte attended the procession with the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Charles, with the Duchess of Cornwall. But as the senior royals enjoyed the sights of the pageant, Prince Louis was caught making mischief during the afternoon's event. One Twitter user, @Ruth_Clark, called Prince Louis's antics over the weekend hilarious, while @DaneHall798 posted, "I was wondering if #Prince Louis would top his balcony moves. Yeah. He did that." Twitter user @CheesedOff3 then chimed in that Prince Louis was a legend in a 4-year-old body. @TellyChat_ added, "Prince Louis is absolutely adorable, he's such a character." The prince could be seen putting his hand over the Duchess of Cambridge's mouth and upturning his own nose with his thumb at points in the parade. He placed his hands over his eyes, seemingly fed up with the length of the 3-kilometer-long parade. He was caught yawning and then made his way over to Prince William, perching on the Duke's lap as the final event of the Jubilee weekend got underway. He stood up in his seat during the spectacle after appearing to gesture to Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who was sitting behind the young prince, with a confused expression. Zara Tindall's husband, Mike, at one point gestures to the youngest Cambridge prince, to let him know he is being playfully warned. Prince Louis's facial expressions took center stage on Thursday, as the royals stepped out for the very first of the weekend's Jubilee events. The young royal accompanied his siblings and parents on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the historic raft fly past. The Red Arrow's spectacular show closed the Trooping the Colour parade, observing the Queen's official birthday. Louis gestured towards the plane soaring overhead and clapped his hands over his ears, appearing to shout as the aircraft shot across central London. He again pulled exaggerated funny faces, putting his fingers in his mouth and waving at pilots. But the youngest child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge did not make the trip to Wales on Saturday along with the rest of his family. Kate, William, George and Charlotte stopped off in Cardiff to see the final preparations for the Jubilee concert staged on Saturday afternoon, ahead of the party at the Palace in London later that evening. Asked about Prince Louis' absence, Prince William joked that the trip may have been too much for Louis. The Jubilee celebrations have been the first time Prince Louis has attended a string of royal engagements, having been previously considered too young to participate in firm life as his elder siblings do. staged on Saturday afternoon, ahead of the party at the palace in London later that evening. Asked about Prince Louis' absence, Prince William joked that the trip may have been too much for Louis. The Jubilee celebrations have been the first time Prince Louis has attended a string of royal engagements, having been previously considered too young to participate in firm life as his elder siblings do.